If you are in the market and looking for a house to live or even to invest, this is one of the best time to do that. And the reason why telling about this is you can see that in Greensboro and Winston-Salem, between these 2 points, there is a small town called Kernersville. And this place has a very big advantage because it's not only close to both Winston-Salem as well as Greensboro, but also to High Point. So this is a kind of melting point between these three triad cities. And I would like to show you an interesting community which is developed by Lennar Builders. And Lennar is considered one of the premier home builders in America. And it has a bunch of townhomes which has recently sold. You can see on the left side that these townhomes have sold for like $243,000, and this is like 1600 square feet, which is one of the plans, right? If you see that, couple of them have sold in the neighborhood of 240,000, 241,000, and some of them looks like sold for a higher price, like this one. Since this is maybe a corner one, that's why it may have a higher price, but it has the same layout, like 1600 square feet. Again, similar one, $273,000. Now, if you see, there are still a few houses or townhomes which are on sale, like $273,000. But look at this. This one has just reduced the price from 273 to $244,000. This is the same layout, like 1600 square feet, and in the same area. If you look in the map, it's in the same community. It's not different. It's the same thing. So now you are getting a massive discount, not only on the price, but also on the quality. So in this particular community, you can see, and I'll take you through the details where you can see what exactly you will be getting, not only as a buyer, but also as an investor. Like if you are investing in real estate, instead of buying an old property 20-30 years old, buy a new one, so you don't have to worry exactly about anything in terms of repairs or maintenance, nothing for at least first 9 to 10 years. And if you look into this property, like $243,000, estimated monthly cost is about $1,800, and that is based on some of the assumptions. And some of those assumptions are that your mortgage and principal would be about, like, once you pay a 20% down, it will be like 30 years and 6.65, which is the current rate. And if the rate changes, definitely your monthly mortgage will change. And then if you have like property taxes, sometimes it's like more likely it will be less than that, because it's usually 1%. Home insurance is pretty much okay, and the HOA fee is little higher because this is a townhome. You don't have to worry about any maintenance on the outside of your property. That means the landscaping, the roof, and the front wall, anything that has anything exterior maintenance, you don't have to worry about it. So looking into that, it looks like if you put maybe 25% down or 30% down, and I'll show you in a different screen print where I have taken from the MLS, the properties here are renting out for more than $2,000, and I'll show you exactly the proof. So having said that, if somebody as an investor or even as a buyer who is currently paying over $2,000 to live in an old house or a single family home or even a townhome, it makes sense to put your money where you are living. So you not only build your equity, but also live in a place and build your equity and become a homeowner. So the HOA fee is actually $160. It's not what it showed over here. So that's a good thing, right? That it will decrease the total outflow of the money. I'm not sure about this 235 quarterly. Sometimes they do have multiple different HOA, which I can confirm when I talk to the listing agent. But this is one of the bigger part of the expenses for a townhome property. But this is a very nice location. Not only the location, but the property build quality is also good. Like if you see the interior pictures, these are all AI generated, but I have seen physically. These properties are at the top quality, and they have the stainless steel appliances, nice kitchen. And if you look into the floor plan, they do have 3 bedroom, which is on the second level or second floor, and the main level you'll have the living room, kitchen, and a half bath. So if you are starting a family, or if you are a student coming to High Point University or anywhere close to that area, this is a good place to live. And like, if you are done with it, maybe 2-3 years down the line, you should be able to sell it off and get your equity back. So you can see these school districts. There are a lot of charter schools, especially North Carolina Leadership Charter Academy. This is very much known charter school for teaching not only the leadership qualities, but also they do provide commercial flying lessons. So a student who graduates from the school graduates with a commercial flying license. So this is not known in a lot of places, but this is why it is highly rated. And also you definitely have private schools. So having said that, if you are really interested in buying a property, this is a great opportunity to buy it at a discount, because this is definitely a discounted rate. And since the inventory in market is little higher, buyers are having more choices, so sellers are definitely giving more options. You can see that these properties sold for 296, 285, the same area, like it's the same floor plan, nothing different. But you see that you are straight away getting around 20, 30, $40,000 discount just to buy a townhome. So if you are really interested, this again, I'm saying that this is a great opportunity to get a house at a discounted rate. And I have also got note from the listing agent that the properties that they're selling, they have like some financing options where you can get discounted rate. Like, you don't have to pay, as I said, 6.65%. If you are getting financed through their financing entity, the amount will reduce significantly. So in some cases, I have got information that there are cases where they can even do 4.99 or even 5%. So if it is 4.99 and if you put 20% down, you see your monthly mortgage reduces to $1,000 only, right? What does that mean is your total outflow will be only $1,600. And again, it does not include the utilities, but includes the HOA and your insurance as well as your property taxes. So if you have some money saved up, it's a good time to go ahead and become a homeowner. And if there are any questions, any concerns, or anything that you need to know about either the location, the property, the financing side of it, I should be able to help you out and give you further details. So reach out to me. You can text me, call me, or set up some time. I have my link on my description below. You can set up some time with me and we can discuss, we can talk and see what makes best sense for you or your family or your friend. Whoever, if you find it informative, you can share with your folks who are planning to move to this area and live here. You see that it's so close to the Highway 40, Highway 74. Either way, like, it's very nice location. You're not away from a lot of important places. So again, if you have interest and you're looking for, you should narrow your search and will be able to definitely take advantage of the current situation where there are more inventory and buyer has an upper hand. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and have a great rest of your day.